Really not a people person.
Really?
So that was, I've learned how to turn it on and turn it off. And I know, get over the whole being an introvert and being kind of reserved.
Yeah.
Because from online, people would never guess that I'm not.
But you don't realize,
people person.
As a picture. Sisters with Beauty sat down with Alex Elle to talk about love, lines, and life. I guess you're like really a great introvert then.
Yeah.
You fool many people. You kind of fool me a little bit.
This is work though.
Right.
This is work. So in order to make people feel comfortable, we have to kind of come out of ourselves a little bit.
You have to open up.
Yeah, definitely. Maker and author.
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out how to consolidate,
who
I am, what I am, but that's what it is on my Instagram. I
Right.
have Mama Bear, Maker, and Author, because that's what I do.
How do you stay like in that full-time space? When do you turn off?
Balance, I would say. Motherhood definitely comes first. Just really trying to focus in on myself and my family initially, and then business comes after, and I've been blessed enough to find that balance. I still slip up sometimes, and I'll be working to the last minute, but balance, I definitely tell everybody, just have balance.
Love your line. Talk about how that came about. What is it that you're looking to achieve when it comes to
Love Your Lines was created by my friend Erica and I. We've actually been trying to work together since we met. You know how when you're trying to force something and it's just not
doesn't work out.
Does not work out at all.
One day,
2 weeks ago, I was like, I think we should do something geared towards women and stretch marks. And she goes, that's an amazing idea. And I said, because I have them, and people think, some women think that theirs are ugly. And she goes, I have them. And Erica is very slim. And she lifted up her shirt, and she had all these stretch marks on her thighs, everything. And I was like, girl, you see mine? You see mine? And I took pictures of her, and she took pictures of me, and we made an Instagram, and we did not think that it was going to take off this fast. We posted our pictures, and then I ended up posting it on my Instagram page, and she posted on hers that we were asked to be a part of, we made it seem like we weren't behind it.
Yeah.
And then people started sending us submissions. That was not the intention.
Oh, wow.
At all.
Oh, wow.
We put up our Gmail account for people to send their photos, but I was planning on doing the interview, and then Erica was hoping that we could go to them and photograph them.
Yeah.
That's not how it happened.
No.
So the community of people, the women who were submitting, they got the ball rolling with the campaign. And that's how it turned into what it is.
Yeah.
Organically. Then Huffington Post got a hold of it. And once they got a hold of it, BuzzFeed, Elle, Cosmopolitan. Good Morning America came last.
Wow.
We were on almost every popular news outlet within the first week after BuzzFeed got it, all over the world.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy.
And this is interesting because, people will infuse the things that you're doing if they can, really relate to them. And so the people actually basically made it happen.
Yeah. Because they didn't know who was behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, a few of my friends were like,
girl, that's you.
Right. And I would say, shh, Right. Did not do this for people to follow because Alex Elle runs it or because Erica Lane is behind it. Which is why when Good Morning America was like, we want you guys to do the reveal on the show, and we want to be the first, to cover, on broadcast on TV.
On broadcast,
we were like, oh my gosh, 2 weeks after we started, we wanted to stay anonymous as long as possible.
Yeah.
But then I also feel like people knowing who's behind it now, they feel even more comfortable and more inclined.
Open to share.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like, okay, well, where am I sending my pictures to?
Right. But even still, they were still doing it. We have thousands of submissions.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Every single woman has stretch marks, even if it's just one. And you have that kind of shaming, just depending on where it's at, depending on if you can actually cover it up.
The reason why we did black and white is because, number one, we want to create a fine art book. Not from the submissions, because me and Erica are actually going to travel and photograph women and interview them. But we wanted it to be black and white because we never want people to focus on the distracting colors in the background or the color of the woman's skin.
Right.
Because our page has black women, white women, Asians, Latinas, Brazilians, Indians. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And we don't want anybody to feel like, well, where am I?
Right.
For the most part, people find themselves in the black and white images. They find themselves in a story, no matter the woman's ethnic background, career, body size, height, age. You can find yourself in one of those posts, in one of those stories. And the women, they write their captions.
Yeah. You were recently incorporated in an engagement in New York.
Yeah.
I actually remember seeing it on my timeline, and I was like, oh, that's nice. How do you feel about people writing you in their love stories?
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I've actually become friends with the girl and her partner. They're young. They're like 20, 21 years old.
Oh wow, they're babies.
They're so sweet. This is why I do what I do, because we're able to connect with people on that personal level.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was able to, sit across from the table with her, talk to her, have dinner with her, and then her guy, comes in his Navy uniform and proposes. I was just like, this is why.
To love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Yeah. It was amazing, and I would love to do that 1,000 times over.
Let's talk about fear.
Okay. I was a quitter growing up, and because of fear, I was a quitter. I'm the only child. My mom would sign me up for all these magnificent things: saxophone, piano. The only thing I stuck with was dance. But basketball, everything. And I would just be like, when I didn't feel like I was good enough, I would quit. I took that with me growing up. I quit relationships because I was scared. I quit jobs because I was scared, or I didn't want to do something instead of challenging myself to
carry it out or finish it.
Go finish it,
even if you didn't like it.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, fear has kind of dictated my journey.
That brings me into your sophomore published book. Love in My Language. Let's talk about that. So, what are your hopes in regards of the readers? What do you want the readers to get from it?
Honesty. Yeah. It's very different from my first book. It is very much my life in the book. A lot of people want to know how I got here and how I healed and how I got better. And that I talk about that in the second book.
What do you want individuals that are following you to kind of gather from everything that you share?
To be yourself, to love yourself, and to walk in your truth. I say that all the time. Your life walk is yours, and you have to decide where you want to go with it. And that's the biggest thing that I talk to people about, is really following your purpose and walking in the light that you were given, because so many people feel like they can't do it, they don't want to do it, they're scared to do it. But when people are ready to really come forth and be honest with who they are, things fall, into place as they should.
Well, I feel the same way. So we share the same sentiments. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, butterflies. Until next time. Bye.
A woman's worth does not nestle in between her legs, and it can't be found around the shape of her backside. A woman's worth is not glorified in her cup size, hair length, eye color, or skin tone. You cannot just walk up a woman's thigh with your fingertips and see her soul through her womb. You can't truly know her worth by simply exploring her physically. A woman's worth is carried in her mental, in the glow of her spirit and the shine of her smile. Her worth cannot be groped or mishandled, abused or misguided. It is too solid to be broken down, yet too fragile to just be thrown away. A woman's worth is protected by her kindness and emotional flexibility to stand unswayed and deeply rooted during her stormiest days. What some don't say. I had to revamp, find my balance, and I came back more inspired than before, and that really helped. So